Hey guys, I'm kenchamp here, and today I'm going to do something a little different. I've just been on Amazon.com and I've just been going through all the list manias on there and having a look at people saying what their least favourite pay-per-views of all time are, and some guy had the nerve to put WrestleMania 20 as the worst pay-per-view of all time. Are you friggin' kidding me? I've got 5 pay-per-views here that I own that I think are just complete disgraces to the WWE business, and that I think are just completely horrendous, and I just didn't have a good time watching it. I've got 5 of them lined up for you. I'm going to show you them now. I've got them all on DVD, so I'll show you, and we'll get into it. So these are just my opinions. So if you guys want to tell me what your least favorite pay-per-views are, just text down there, just comment, and voice your opinion, or even make a video response. I don't care, but these are my opinions. Don't bash me for it. These are just my opinions. This one here is King of the Ring 2002. This is horrendous. This piece of garbage right here. I didn't get into this pay-per-view one bit. The Test vs Brock Lesnar was boring. Rob Van Dam vs Chris Jericho was good, but it was a little too long. The ending of that match was bad as well. How Chris Jericho just kind of lost it and beat up RVD. The Hurricane vs Jamie Noble. It was just the crowd just wasn't into it. Ric Flair vs Eddie Guerrero. Boring match. I'm sorry, but it was boring. I mean, I can't. Trish Stratus vs Molly Holly. I didn't like that either. I don't like women's championship matches, but those two could have done better. They did better on Unforgiven later on in the year, but Hulk Hogan vs Kurt Angle. This match could have been longer. It was okay. Like, Kurt Angle won. I'm glad he made Hogan tap out, but no, not good. Yeah, Rob Van Dam vs Brock Lesnar, undisputed championship. Winner gets a undisputed championship match at SummerSlam, and the winner becomes King of the Ring. This was a short match. It was like 5 minutes, and who didn't know that Brock Lesnar was going to win and go over as the next big thing? And Undertaker versus Triple H, this match was all over the place. It was not a good way to end the show at all. I mean, come on, seriously, this match was just over the place. And what the hell did The Rock have to do with it? He did commentary, and he just somehow got involved. I mean, seriously, the match ended with a low blow and a roll-up. I mean, are you kidding me? The Undertaker and Triple H, who had an awesome match at WrestleMania 17, and it comes down to this at King of the Ring for the Undisputed Championship, biggest championship there is. Every match was a one-on-one match, and that's probably what killed it. I mean, a couple of tag teams couldn't hurt, triple threat, a gimmick match couldn't hurt. I mean, seriously. Don't get this. If you find it in the shelves, I mean, yeah, get it if you want, just for your collection, but it's bad. It is bad. Worst King of the Ring. Apart from 1999, it's probably the worst King of the Ring. The extras are good, but that's about it. It's not a good pay-per-view. Don't get this at all. Next up, the Bad Blood 2003. This is bad. It's probably in my opinion, it's the worst pay-per-view 2003. Probably tied with Armageddon, maybe. But, I mean, Redneck Triathlon, are you kidding me? Shawn Michaels vs Ric Flair was alright. Goldberg and Chris Jericho was okay. Dudley Boyz versus Rodney Mack and Chris Jericho. Chris Nowinski, I'm sorry. Terrible way to open the show. Scott Steiner vs Test, these two they can't do anything. Triple H vs Kevin Nash, Hell in a Cell for the World Heavyweight Championship. Worst Hell in a Cell, well, not the worst, the second, the worst was WrestleMania 15's Big Boss Man Undertaker, but this was up there. Not a good pay-per-view, avoid this one. Again, tied in last place with Armageddon 2003. I don't have Armageddon 2003, and I don't plan on getting that pay-per-view. This piece of shit right here, Judgment Day 2007. The thing that really bothers me here is that I've got 3 pay-per-views from the year 2007 that I think are horrendous, and that sums up 2007 in a whole, and it was a terrible year for WWE. The best match on this card was the Tag Team Championship match with the Hardys versus Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch, and it's not even mentioned on the back. Ric Flair vs Carlito was too long. Shawn Michaels vs Randy Orton was... What the hell? I mean, Shawn Michaels couldn't even walk. Edge vs Batista was okay. 2 out of 3 falls. Chris Benoit losing 2 straight falls. CM Punk and Elijah Burke, again, too long. 3-on-1 handicap match, barely a minute. John Cena vs. Great Khali, an 8-minute main event. Yeah, great way to end the show. Great Khali in a main event. Oh, God. Avoid this, please. Then again, second month in a row with the same year, one night stand. Again, the best match on this was the Hardys against the World's Greatest Tag Team in a ladder match. That was the best match of the night. The tables match was alright, and so was the stretcher match, but the rest of the card was horrendous. Lumberjack match between Kane and Mark Henry. Who puts these two in a match together? Pudding match between Melina and Candice Michelle. I mean, yeah, it's alright before they start rolling through the pudding. I mean, it looks like they've been rolling in a pile of shit. It's not. How's that supposed to be sexy, or how's that supposed to look nice? How's it supposed to be hot? I don't know. Edge vs Batista in one of the worst steel cage matches I've ever seen. It was long as well. Vince McMahon vs Bobby Lashley in a street fight for the ECW title. A lot of botched spots. Like, you'll see Bobby Lashley right over the top rope and get his leg caught. What an idiot. Shane McMahon and Umaga get involved in this match. I mean, what the hell? Who didn't know that? Who didn't know that was going to happen? So it was basically a 3-on-1 handicap match for like the third month in a row. And John Cena vs Great Khali in a Falls Count Anywhere match. I mean, this match was 2 minutes longer than their match at Judgment Day, and that was the end of their feud, thank Christ. Bad pay-per-view. Don't get it. And to top it off, the mother of bad pay-per-views, the all-time worst pay-per-view, Vengeance Night of Champions, aka Vengeance 2007. There was not one good match. Actually, there was one good match, and that's that match right there. Johnny Nitro vs CM Punk. Johnny Nitro wasn't even supposed to be in this match, and he won the ECW title. They could have given it to CM Punk. I mean, come on. But Johnny Nitro was an alright champion, but this pay-per-view sucked ass. Women's Championship, Melina and Candice Michelle. Tag Team Championship, Deuce and Domino versus Jimmy Snuka and Sergeant Slaughter. Are they that low on tag teams? My goodness. MVP versus Ric Flair. Santino Marella versus Margot. Joe Vergara, Jimmy Banging. The Hardys versus Lance Cade and Trevor Murdoch was good. Edge vs Batista was crap. Last Chance, you damn right. It's the last time we're going to see those two. Actually, we saw them a year later, didn't we? Yeah. WWE Championship Challenge was good, but it ended very, very quickly. Short. Could have been an elimination match. That would have made me watch it. Anyway, this is garbage. Absolute garbage. Night of Champions is supposed to be a second to WrestleMania or something like that, but 2008 was better anyway, so that's my thoughts on the 5 worst pay-per-views.